End times, that's a thing that's always been spoken of. But again, to your point right now, when you're always tuning into the news and seeing everything that's going on in Israel and Palestine, when you're seeing everything that's going on with these hurricanes, if you had to guess, how much time do you think that we might have left as a people right now in this current state of America? My rough estimate, a guess, this is a guess, right. It's not biblical, anywhere between 20 and 30 years. 20, 30, something like that. Is that hectic? Yes. Who are you voting for, Bishop? Because we already know, of course, I already know how you feel. But right now, we have November 5th, right around the corner.
This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. I would like to start off giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. Blessings and safety to the elect, man. I'm your fellow servant, Ma'Akwadar, from the Great Millstone Camp here in Cleveland. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the hopeful elect, man. All right? Hey, man, it's all about the elect, man, okay? You know, as the scriptures say, man, Israel have not obtained what you're seeking for the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, man. Okay? And the Lord is not dealing with these other Israelite camps, man. All right? And you just heard Bishop Nate out of his mouth, in his opinion, that we have 20 to 30 years left, man. All right? And that's not warning the people, okay? That's not sounding the alarm. That's actually rocking people back to sleep. All right, you telling Jake we got 20 or 30 more years. Hey, I believe a generation is 40 years, man, if I'm not mistaken. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but a generation is 40 years. So you mean to tell me that the Lord is going to bring up another generation in Babylon, man? Okay? When Yahweh Shah said what, man? This generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. All what things? These prophecies, man. All of them has to be fulfilled in this generation, man. Okay? But I'm going to bring this back. Romans 13 and 11. And knowing the time, that now is the high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. So salvation is close. Which means what, man? The destruction is close, all right? But hey, man, you got niggas teaching the 20 and 30 year doctrine, okay? It's not biblical, man. The Lord said, man, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me, okay? But let's get Ezekiel the 33rd chapter. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. It says, and again, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, came unto me saying, Son of man, speak to thy children. Shalakia, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if he see the sword come upon the land and he blow not the trumpet and warn the people, okay, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. See, back in the ancient days, you would sit on a tower, okay, and you will be able to see pending danger. You will be able to see, you know, the enemy approaching, okay, and the town knew. You know, certain trumpets that were blue, they were, you know, different trumpets that were blue for different things, okay? So if you was blowing a trumpet for danger, the people will understand that danger was approaching and they could prepare, okay? But see, these so-called watchmen, okay, that the Lord didn't set up, okay? They were set up to be the deceiver, okay? To deceive those individuals that the Lord doesn't want, okay? They're not blowing the correct trumpet, okay? Here it is, you know, Bishop Nate, man, he can see these prophecies, man. He knows that we're in the end and it's close, okay? But he's telling niggas 20 or 30 years, man. All right, which ultimately, you know, put people, you know, make people go back into the word. You know what? The Lord come back in 20 years. I'll be okay. You know, I'll go back and pursue this career, you know? He's actually misleading the people, right? It says, and then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So, hey, if you, like you got Great Millstone, start with the apostles and elders on down, and all right, you other, you know, affiliate camps out there, All right, that's preaching sound doctrine, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone on down. Okay, that's blowing the actual trumpet. Matter of fact, let me get another precept real quick. Ezekiel the 7th chapter. There's a precept to back that up. Ezekiel 7:14, it says, they have blown the trumpet even to make all ready, but none go up to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Okay, so hey, we're blowing that trumpet to make the nation of Israel ready. Okay, but the only one who's going to take heed to that trumpet is the elect. Okay, now what trumpet is the rest of the nation going to take heed to? All right, let's go to 1 Corinthians the 14th chapter. All right, in the 8th verse, and it says, For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle, man? All right, and that trumpet that Nate and IUIC is blowing, right along with the rest of these Israelite camps, ISUPK, okay, Sakari, all these other so-called Israelite camps, man, they're blowing a trumpet of an uncertain sound, man. These niggas ain't no better than a Christian church, man, okay? These niggas is Christians. These niggas is a Christian with the Hebrew Israelite title, man. Okay? But they're not giving out the proper warning, man. I'm going to read this back, man. 1 Corinthians 14:8. For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle, man? Okay? And they ain't blowing. That trumpet is giving an uncertain sound. And guess what? That's why a mass majority of their congregation ain't preparing for the battle, man. But you got the elect amongst these camps, man, and they're going to take heed and they're going to leave these camps and come over to, hey, man, sound doctrine, man. I'm just going to say sound doctrine, okay? But, hey, man, these the same niggas who was in the wilderness, man. Hey, the scriptures talk about the captive exile hastening to be loosed. You're supposed to be hastening to be loosed from this captivity, man, okay? But you got these same wicked jakes, man, okay? That in the time of Moses, man, okay? When they were being led through the wilderness, they said they'd rather go back and serve in Egypt, man. All right, here it is. The Lord sent Moses, all right, to lead the nation of Israel out of captivity, okay? And here it is. You got niggas scoffing and murmuring, okay? Talking about they rather be back in Egypt, man. These the same niggas today, man. They don't want to be free. Okay, they institutionalized, man. They want to stay in prison forever, man. Okay? Well, let these niggas stay in prison and let them be destroyed with this place, man. Okay? Let them be destroyed with this place, man. All right, let's go back to the Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. Ezekiel 33 and 4. It says, Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take them away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. Or this is the point, verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet. See, hey, they see the trumpet, man. I mean, they see the sword coming, man. All right, because the God mentioned, the hurricanes and the different, the wars that's taking place. Hey, in Matthew the 24th chapter, Yahushua gave the disciples, certain things that will be taking place before it's coming, man. Okay, and these things are taking place, man. Right. So it's coming. It says, but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, telling the person that it's 20 to 30 more years left here in Babylon is not blowing the trumpet, man. Okay? You're not blowing the correct trumpet, right? That's that trumpet of an uncertain sound, all right? And it says, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So a lot of you so-called Israelite camps out there, you so-called prophets out there, like I said, you got blood upon your hands, man, that you're going to have to answer for, man. Okay? You're going to have to answer for it, man. Matter of fact, let's go to Matthew the 24th chapter, man. Because, hey, man, if we were to stay here another 20 to 30 years, man, we wouldn't make it, man. At the rate this devil is going, man, at the rate these devils are going, okay, no flesh will be saved, man. That's why, man, let me just get this, man. Matthew 24 and 22, it said, and this is Yahweh Shah speaking, right? And it says, and except those days shall be shortening. And this is what the Lord is doing. He's shortening the days, man. But look at the rate this devil is going, man. Humanity, it wouldn't be, hey, man, he would destroy all humanity, even himself, man. But that's not prophetic. The Lord, hey, it's prophecy for the Lord to deliver a small remnant, man. Okay? It's prophecy for the Lord to deliver a small remnant. All right, we're going to read this precept real quick. This 2 Esdras 8 and 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved, man. Okay? So, hey, the Lord created a lot of, hey, there be many created, but few shall be saved. So a lot of people is going to perish, man. A lot of people are going to die, man. A lot of Jake is going to be destroyed, man. Then saved, man. The Lord is going to deliver a small remnant. Okay? A small remnant. All right? Because only that small remnant is going to return unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. All right? All right, but I'm going to go back to this Matthew 24 and 22. Except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. So Yahweh Shah, look, man, if the days ain't shortened, then no one will make it, okay? But the scriptures say what? But for the elect's sake, the days shall be shortened, all right? And that goes back into that few people that shall be delivered. All right, that was read right here. I'm going to read it back. 2 Esdras 8 and 3, there be many created, but few shall be saved. And when you go into that word saved, okay, let's go down to that word saved. I believe it's the 14th verse. Oh, the 13th verse. It's Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Let's go into this word saved.
Strong's G 4982. Sozo.
It says to save, keep safe and sound, to rescue from danger or destruction, man. Okay? So only a few individuals is going to be rescued from that danger or destruction, man. All right? Because they took heed to the trumpet that was being blown, but ultimately they are of the elect. All right? So, hey, man, Lord willing, this was edifying. And I'm going to end giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Till next time, Shalom.